Hello, dearies. Know then, again, really need to talk about something that I'm sure is on a lot of people's minds, especially ever since Ferguson and this Baltimore going on right now. I got CNN's YouTube channel in the background in my living room that I forgot to turn off before I started this video. And well, it doesn't seem like a whole lot of people are very informed on these things. And I'm talking both sides, if there are sides. There shouldn't even be sides on this. Kind of the point of this video is that there shouldn't be sides, actually. Why are there sides to this issue? Ferguson thought it was pretty clear cut. Yeah, I had a all white, almost all white police force that was kind of systematically racist. But then everybody starts jumping to these wild conclusions and starts spouting off the same rhetoric when Baltimore happens. And it took me a couple of days. I'm sitting there assuming, oh great, it's another bunch of white cops beating up on a black dude. Not even the ones that they arrested, these 6 officers. About half the police force in the area is African American. The mayor is African American. The current and former police commissioners, African American. But just like in Ferguson, day one, as soon as there could have been an issue, there's provocateurs. And I'm talking even the more informed American citizens right now think of provocateurs as a predominantly European problem. Maybe if you're a little more informed, you might know that it's happened a good bit in South America. But fact of the matter is, there's plenty of witnesses that said there were people that weren't from there starting the initial violence and the destruction of police property that led to these big out of control riots. Now, if there's anyone who sees this video can reach out to, what I think we need to talk about is pretty simple. Before you go and think you can start burning down the establishment, remember that there are 2 of the greatest leaders of this country were African Americans. And history will show this. Mark my words. I will not be proven wrong. Martin Luther King and Barack Obama. And when you find somebody who's on the fence, or if you yourself are on the fence on this issue, I want you to remember what so many people have seemed to forget. The dream. What happened to the dream? What happened to the dream when we would all sit at the table together and sharing God's blessing? What happened to the dream when you wouldn't judge somebody by the color of their skin, but the content of their character? And if you don't hold yourself responsible, you need to start. Because it is everybody's fault. If you do nothing, it's it's just as much your fault as if you were the one out there smashing those police cars. And you know, maybe those cops needed to be shown a hard lesson. Granted, but we can't let incidents like this keep tearing this country apart. Everybody thinks they know. Everybody thinks they know that their side's right. Guess what? You're all wrong. None of you have a fucking clue. You're all in danger. It's not from each other. Stop pointing the finger to the other side and saying you're to blame. Dr. King had a dream. And people need to wake up and realize that Barack Obama has the same dream. And he is not trying to fuck over anybody to get us there. People are trying to fuck him over. And it's about time. Actually, no. It's past the time. We're too late to get behind our president. And that's why I'm fucking upset right now. And it's sad that we're going to have to rely on history to show us that our first African American president was one of the greatest presidents we ever had. Our first African American president did more than the previous 5 white men before him to help the average American person. Our first African American president basically kept the entire world from falling apart. And I know it looks like the world's falling apart right now, but I know fact by fact, and I've tracked this line by line as it's progressed. Oh man, things could be a lot worse. A lot worse. And I'm not trying to say that, oh, he could have done better. No, nobody could have done better. Get it through your thick fucking skulls. Stop pointing the finger. Stop being a couple of monkeys throwing shit at each other. There are enemies of the United States of America. All of us. They are our enemies. Away from it. We are not each other's enemies. We are supposed to be debating to find the solutions to problems. Supposed to be arguing to find the truth of a mystery. What is this crap where we're at like a media-based civil war? Wake the fuck up, people. I don't care which side you're on right now. Stop it. Because you're wrong. Everything you think you know is wrong. You don't even know that you know it. So if you don't know that you know it, if you're not 100% certain, and I know damn sure as well you're not 100% certain, because I know that you're fucking wrong. And if you're not 100% certain that you're right, you shouldn't be tearing this country apart through irresponsible rhetoric and not blowing your nose when you're supposed to because you cried on a freaking video. Really, I think I've said enough, so I'm going to go blow my nose. Hope everybody had a great weekend. You know, I hope we get through this together, because there's a whole lot of people who hope we don't. You're going to keep letting them divide and conquer us? Or are we going to start waking up, standing up, and building each other up? Thank you very much. Like, subscribe. And go remind somebody that you don't like, that you love them, that you forgive them. That's in order.